All right, here's a cool one for you Batman fans out there. This is from Batman, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which was very similar to the animated series style. Pretty neat piece right here. This is about, let's say, 5.5 inches or so, right in that area, and it's pretty nice. It's one of the later pieces produced by Kenner. I'll throw the back here, and we'll get some photos of that for the catalog. Well, you can 1995, yeah, so very near the end for Kenner. They had already been acquired at that point by Hasbro. Hasbro information. Well, they would have been acquired by Tonka and then Hasbro by this point. Still pretty neat. So this has a little bit of a action feature to it. Pick up items and pull them, which is a pretty neat little action feature right there. And let's show him to you. He's pretty neat on the card there. Bane, of course, would have been a much newer character at that time. When did Chuck Dixon create him? Right around then. That would have been close to the book Batman Black. 495 is when this card is released. You can see he comes with this neat little bent up iron, so pretty cool. And I'll let the light shine on the card itself. First thing I want to do is I want to show you it's got that bend in it. Typical shelfware for a 26-year-old figure. 26-year-old. Quarter of a century ago this came out and is still looking pretty nice. No damage to the bubble. Still tight on the card, no real yellowing, so all around a pretty cool piece. Add this to your collection. You can head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com, leave your pre-bids, live auction away. It's a great one. This Adventures of Batman and Robin, Bane from Kenner. Hey, next up on the block we've got, man, the sort of myth, the legend. This is Ra's al Ghul, head of the, well, Ghul, demon, monster, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Translate it. Got all these accessories here, which are pretty fun. This looks almost like exactly like a G.I. Joe launcher of that time. Well, it was 94, 95, so there really wasn't any G.I. This was Kenner, but by that point they would have been Hasbro, so possible that these were remodified. Doubt it, but it's similar. Comes with his helmet, which is pretty neat, and real nice thing. Would have been nice if he had come with his tank to generate himself, but he with the firing button. A lot of these had those gimmicks at that time. Interesting, it does have, oh, this has all three. So it does mention Tonka, Hasbro, and Kenner. Cool. See all three of them there. And I think Tonka acquired Kenner in about 87 or so, and then they were quickly acquired by Hasbro in about 91. So it would have been complete, and they would have been working out of their respective offices. You see a little bit of shelfware here on it, including a little bit of a cracking there. Seen better days, but hey, for a 26-year-old figure, pretty good. If I look anywhere like this in 26 years from now, we'll be very, very happy. Bubble is nice and tight on the card. Sad part about this is it has that rack toy feel to it. The way it's been vacuum molded to it does have that old-timey rack toy, which makes it interesting. It makes it cool, but that has a cheapness associated with it. And these were not cheaply made toys. These were just like any of the other figures at that time. I don't know. Maybe you choose to think of it as a retro feel, and I like that. I good way to look at it. Or maybe you think of it as having kind of a hackiness to it. Maybe. I don't know. If that's the case, then it's more like the Batman 66 and that too. Either way, however you like to collect this, Adventures of Batman and Robin, Kenner, Ra's al Ghul.